Okay. Good morning. My name is Michelle Arias, and today I'm gonna be your teacher. So the class for today is we are going to talk about inspirational stories. Okay. So first of all, we are going to make an warm up activity. So here I have a ball. Okay. And this activity consists in the following. I'm going to throw a ball of each one of the student, and the student that is going to catch it have to say what person inspired them, inspire he or she, and why. For example, my inspirational person is a man who's called Nick Jakovic. He's an American and he was born with a genetic condition. So um, he was born without limbs, without arms, and without legs. But he, nothing of this stopped him to live his life and to become motivated. Uh, yeah, he's a motivating. He gave conferences to many students around the world, um, secondary school, not also in secondary school, but in business, in companies too. Also, um, he is married and is a father. He has a son. But the most important of his story is that he uh, he doesn't his condition uh, doesn't stop him to do whatever he wants to do. He believes in God, and of course, this is critical. This is an important issue because he said that if with God, if he doesn't have a God, uh, he can do anything. He cannot do anything of what he does, of what he does now. Okay, so now is your turn. Okay, for the second activity, I'm going to show you some pictures of a person. Okay, okay, as you can see, we are going to make a predicting activity. Okay, so you can see here some many pictures of a lady. So this is the activity. You're going to see each picture and you are going to tell me who do you think she is? What do you think she does? And what do you think this story is about? Good. If you can see, okay, we're going to see. Okay, she is a surfer. She's one of the most important surfers of the world. Yeah. Um, and her name is Bethany Hamilton. And this is her story. Is a story about surfing and about how things don't don't happen how we want in some cases, but how we can but how we can survive and how we can make things change and make things work. Okay, yeah. As you can see, she also is give conferences of motivation around the United States and the world. And also also she likes to help other people, so she does humanitarian work around the world. As you can see in this picture, she is in Fiji after a tsunami. And also she is a mother and wife and have two kids. And as you can see, she has not she hasn't have an arm. She hasn't has an arm. Sorry. So what do you think it happened? What do you think happened her? Okay. Now, after doing this, okay, I'm going to uh, share the story, and we are going to read together. Okay, I'm going to start reading the story, and after that we are going to make some activities. Okay, first, okay, now listen please. Amazing story of Bethany Hamilton. Strength never comes from the physical activity, but from the strong willpower. And this quote fits the best for Bethany Hamilton. A promising surfer, Bethany Hamilton, with load of talent, was living out her dream in Hawaii. But then, unfaithful day changed everything in her life. She's courageous, passionate, brave, and determined towards her goals. It was in the year 2003 when a terrifying accident took place in her life. For her, this accident was a major turn which came out of the blue. She was relaxing on her board as usual with her left arm hanging in the water. Her wait for the picking up of the surf turned out to be the worst nightmare in her life. She was enjoying the small and inconsistent waves. She suddenly started feeling a lot of pressure around her. Within a split of a second, she felt a lot of lightning fast tugs. It was an early morning surfing session when the tiger shark took her left arm, almost her life. Bethany went to Bethany went into the shock for a moment, but then somehow she got the courage of looking into the water. All she could, all she could see was bright red water around her, and still she calmed down herself. She couldn't feel her left arm, and when she realized and and when she realized that it's not there even, then she decided to face the fear and became an inspirational story to the athletes, adults, kids, and people across the world. In the situation, most of the people would think of living their dream, but for Bethany Hamilton, it was a big no. She never let her disability get in the way of accomplishing her passion and dreams to pursue a career in surfing. Bethany Hamilton is one amazing inspiration in the world who is not only one of the best female surfers in the world, but a motivational speaker, businesswoman, a community leader, a wife, and a mother. Her strength and resilience are incredible. She not only continued following her passion, but also won a lot of competitions. This was an incident that taught her what life is. Her faith in Christ is everything for her now. Bethany Hamilton's survival kit story is of great inspiration. She has taught the world that life doesn't end with one incident until and unless you're dead. It's all in your mind. Your love for passion and dream is something that motivates you, inspires you to achieve your dream. Bethany Hamilton's love and passion for her dream is an exceptional and true asset of an athlete. Her love for the ocean always inspires her to come up as an inspirational surfer. She's still on her board because this is where she belongs to. After facing this kind of accident, people quickly give up. Bethany didn't. She's not only a loving mother, but she even served in her pregnancy period as well. It is something insane but inspiring as well. If this is not encouraging, then there can be nothing. Bethany Hamilton sees her life as a blessing, and this accident only boosted her faith in God. While giving interviews, she said, "My parents taught me a lot about God, but becoming a believer was my own choice. You can never impose faith for God on anyone." She's a wife, mother, and a professional surfer, which encourages her to keep herself healthy and live a balanced life. She only believes in preaching what she practices. In the year 2016, she took part in the WSL Fiji Pro 2016. She didn't let herself feel down. She won both the second and third rounds. It is not only inspiring but a massive motivation for the people who feel disinherited at some point in life. Fear of failure is something that can hold a person back from achieving dreams and passion in life. It is imperative to know what your fears are and how you can conquer them. Bethany Hamilton's fantastic story is the best example. Her courage didn't let fear stop her, so you can also achieve your dreams. But always remember, courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid, but it's all about overcoming the fears in your heart. So always believe in your dreams and never give up on them so easily. Okay, after after we read this story, I already sent you this story to your mails, so um, you can open them. And okay, the next activity we're going to do is that you're going to do is you're going to reread the story, and then you are going to underline the main idea of the story, and then with another color you're going to circle three supporting ideas. Okay, so what is the main idea? The main idea is the sentence that talks about the story. Okay, about the topic. And the supporting sentences are sentences that talks about details of the topic, okay, that complement the main idea. Ready? So you can start now. Okay, now that you finished, uh, to underline the main idea and the secondary ideas. Okay, I already sent you another worksheet. Uh, Let me see. Okay. No, there is no. Okay, I already sent you another worksheet. Okay, so for our next activity, can you open your documents, please? And now I'm going to share the worksheet. Let me. Okay, let me. Let me share you. One moment, please. Okay, there is. Okay, this document is a story map about the amazing story of Bethany Hamilton. So you can, as you can see, in the story map, we build different parts of the story. Okay, we'll rebuild different parts of the story. So it helps us to understand in a better way the story that we already read. Okay, so I'm going to explain it. In the first part, you have to put the setting, then the time that happened, the time that happened the accident, the place, what were the characters, if there is only one character or two, remember. What was the problem? Okay. And how the events happen, and was the resolution of it. Okay. You have to reread the story or skimming the story, so you not skimming, sorry, you have to scan in the story so you can complete with the details that the story map is asking you. Okay. So after you, so if you finished, okay, now we are going to talk about the story. Okay, we are going to talk about the story. Do you like the story? Why or why not? Okay, I'm going to give you my point of view. I like this story very much. Is for me is it, this story has a purpose. As you can see, um, she's a surfaced, an important surfaced, but she had her accident when she was 13 years old. So she was an adolescent and a poverty she was a kid, and she didn't and a shark um, bite her and took her off her arm. So after that, most of the people could think that they cannot do anything, and some of them can have depression, but is our decision to get in depression or to feel sorry for our. I think that Bethany Hamilton has the strength to not surrender to her dreams. In this case, she wants to be a famous surface, the better, the most uh, important surface around the world. So not only that, since her condition, that she understood many things and she can help other people. So that's why she also does humanitarian help, and also she's a motivated speaker because she has the ability in each conference to share her fears, her feelings when the accident happens, and transmit it to the public. And of not only that, that most of adolescents, most of teenagers think that sometimes they don't have a purpose in life. After that, her motivated conference, most of them start to think that they have a purpose in life. That sometimes a life is not easy, but it depends on us to be strength, to have the strength to live it and do whatever we want, and also accomplish our goals and dreams too. But it's our decision. Not even if we don't have any accident, even if we are complete, even if we don't need to have an accident, we don't need to have a disease. We don't. It's always that life is not easy, but it depends on us to have the strength, to have the courage to accomplish our goals, our dreams, and do whatever we want. So I like this story also because when Bethany had her accident, she also sorry has she also knows God in his journey of healing. So also this helps her to give more strength to understand many things, and the most important thing, don't give up, because everything that we have, everything that we lived, everything that happened us always has a purpose. Sometimes the things that we live are bad, but at the end it has a purpose for make us better, for help to other people, Okay, in this case, Bethany um, knows God. He believes in Christ. She believes in Christ, and that is her motto of life. And also that is also this part is what she transmitted around the world in her conferences too. So I like it very much. Also, if you like the story, there is a movie that is called Soul Surfer, and you can see her life more explicit and how and understand how she felt after the accident, and see how she have to change their way of life, to readjust the way of living, to do the things. She has to relearn, to learn again to do some things, some stuff like I don't know, cooking with one hand, or uh, learn to dress again with one hand. And not only that, she has to healing uh, sometimes that she felt in depression too. So I think is a good story, is a beautiful inspirational story that teaches that nothing can stop us if we want to achieve a dream or a goal, or for living. Okay, I hope you enjoy the class. Yeah, I choose this inspirational story because most of the time we think that we can not do we can do things um, that we can do things that most of the time we are in depression because we think that our problems are bigger than the other people problems, but it's not like that. Sometimes there are people that have bigger problems than us, and and they fight day by day to get out of it. So think about it. Think about what do you want to do? What do you expect? What is your purpose here? Because every every person in this world has a purpose here. So if you sometimes feel sad or feel depression or feel, look for someone to talk or to help. Okay, that's uh, that's why I choose this story, and I hope that you already learn about it, enjoy it, and think about the purpose you have here. Okay, I hope you like the class, and now we are going to. Oh, I'm forgetting that the documents, the worksheet that I send you, you have to send me back so I can grade you. Okay. So thank you very much for today. We see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.